Over the summer, my dog Elsa was in and out of the animal hospital doing radiation to shrink her brain tumor. She had to be there every weekday for a whole month, staying overnight and only coming home on weekends. Now that Elsa's doing better, me and my family wanted to be able to help another dog in need. We planned on fostering one dog at a time until they found their forever home, but we fell in love with our very first foster, Ivy, and decided to keep her. Now we have two little Boston Terriers running around the house and always keeping us occupied. My family and I care so much about these two dogs, and our lives ultimately revolve around taking care of them. These organizations that are here to help our animals are so important, and it is valuable to make people aware of them. They do so much good in our community and are often overlooked, so it's useful to talk about them. Most households have some sort of pet, mainly dogs, and some may have or have had a pet with medical issues and understand what it's like, so it's worthwhile to know about these resources that are here to help. Some other people may not have a pet but are interested in helping animals in general. Just like many others, my pets are incredibly important to me and I would do anything for them. They're so special and they deserve the world. George Thorndike Angel, born in 1823, is the founder of MSPCA. After seeing a horse race where two of the horses dropped dead, Angel wanted to make a difference. His letter of protest appeared in the Boston Daily Advertiser, and within a month, Angel incorporated the Massachusetts Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, or MSPCA. The organization's first animal shelter was opened, a refuge at Nevins Farm in Methuen, Massachusetts, providing comfort for retired police horses and other working animals. The program quickly spread out, and soon animal protection societies took root in 24 cities across America. Now, the MSPCA Angel Hospital is located in Jamaica Plain in Boston. They serve as not only an animal hospital, but also an adoption center. They treat many different animals and offer a bunch of different services to ensure that the animals that come to them are taken care of. Angel played such an important part in the history of fair treatment towards animals that a memorial was built for him in Boston. This memorial is located just east of Beacon Hill. Animal adoption shelters are also a way to help keep animals safe. On April 14th, 1869, Caroline Earl White and a group of women activists established what was considered the country's first animal shelter in Bensalem, Pennsylvania. She always hated seeing animals, specifically horses, be abused when she would walk through her town. She wanted to make a change and had to petition to start a branch of the Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. While petitioning, she found many other people who had the same idea as her, who she worked with to start her Humane Society. This organization still operates today and is called the Women's Animal Shelter. SNORT is a completely volunteer based, nonprofit organization that creates a system of people working together to foster dogs. They take dogs from shelters or owners who have to surrender them and place them into loving homes. They are very particular about the people who they let foster their dogs, and an extensive application process is required. This includes online meetings, many different forms, and even a home visit from a SNORT volunteer. These types of programs are important because they help improve the quality of these animals' lives. They either give them the medical attention they need and deserve, or they provide shelter for them while working on finding them a forever home. Foster programs like SNORT keep the animals out of shelters while helping find them homes, which is even more beneficial. These organizations are always looking for volunteers or donations to keep them running smoothly, so please consider helping out. Some local organizations are Situate Animal Shelter, Helping Hands for the Plymouth Animal Shelter, and the Standish Humane Society. I've known Elsa for the majority of my life, and I've never met any dog like her. Before she got sick, she was full of life and personality all the time. She constantly wanted to play and was always getting excited about something. While also being crazy, she was very loving and protective over us. When we got Ivy, I learned that it wasn't just Elsa who was crazy, but most Boston Terriers. They love human company and make affectionate pets and are outgoing and social to all. The breed is impossible to not fall in love with. Although this breed is adorable, they are often born with many health issues. Respiratory problems due to their short noses make it difficult for them to breathe, which is common among these dogs. This also leads to them being very loud snorers, but this is more cute than annoying. They're also prone to developing issues with their eyes, such as glaucoma. In Ivy's case, she had so many problems with one of her eyes that they had to remove it. These common health issues are due to their breeding. Boston Terriers are very intelligent and can easily be taught tricks. Just like any other dog, they are motivated by treats and will listen when there is one involved. Ivy's previous owners didn't teach her any tricks, but we're doing our best to teach her to sit and to lay down to start. Elsa knows many tricks, she just doesn't always want to do them. She can sit, lay down, roll over, slide, and she can give you her paws. Elsa is an 11-year-old Boston Terrier whose favorite activities are sleeping and eating treats. She also really enjoys soaking up the sunlight in the backyard or by the windows. Before we got Ivy, she never really wanted to play and didn't have a lot of energy due to the brain tumor in her pituitary gland. Now, after going through radiation and having a super energetic little sister, she sometimes gets excited and wants to play with toys or with Ivy. Each of them have a strong personality of their own. Elsa is super independent but does enjoy hanging out with her family. Ivy is either running around like a maniac or snoring on the couch. There's no in between. Sometimes we take them for walks on the beach so they can get some fresh air. Elsa usually gets tired after about 10 minutes and we have to carry her, but Ivy could run around for hours. Even though we have only had Ivy for about 2 months, she is already a part of the family. Every night after we eat dinner, both Elsa and Ivy lay on the couch with me, my aunt, and my uncle while we watch TV. Because of the nature of Boston Terriers, they just enjoy being in the company of their people. In the past couple months, Elsa and I have gotten a lot closer. She started sleeping in my room every night, so we're together a lot more now. Usually, she follows me as I go room to room. She always wants to be next to someone, even if she is just sleeping. Ivy is only 8 years old, so she is always full of energy and ready to play or run around. Unlike Elsa, she always runs to the door and barks when we get home, so excited just to see us. She will jump on us or bring over a toy to try and get us to play with her. No matter how many walks we take her on, she always has more energy.
Go get it. It's on the couch.
After watching this video, I hope that you learned about how these organizations started and where they are now. Also, how they help the animals that we care so much about. These organizations originally started in the 1800s in order to protect animals from cruelty. Boston Terriers are extremely energetic but friendly, and they're excellent companion animals. And Ivy and Elsa are the best. These organizations are always looking for help, so please consider volunteering or donating.